project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Sissy in the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my power. Stand up, I'm on my side. Stick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Damn. MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Sissy in the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Set up, fuck, you gon' kill my power. Stand up, I'm on my side. Stick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Going on, everybody? Giants baseball. Huge series this weekend against the D-backs. Battle first and second place. D-backs up right now by 3.5 over the Giants. Giants were on a 10-game win streak, and then they got crushed by San Diego by 10. So hopefully they can bounce back. This is a huge series. They got to win this series. Here's the weather from Oracle Park. 59 degrees with 50-mile-per-hour winds to the west, 75% humidity, and it is breezy.
Check out the wind here tonight, and it really is offensive night. You're getting out to the right side of the field. The winds have been a little bit softer today than what we saw in the 4 games against the San Diego Padres. And right now it is a ballpark that favors the hitter.
Still a very hitter-friendly wind tonight, like always. I'll be right back.
The first place Arizona Diamondbacks lineup, it'll be Domo Marte. And then the rookie sensation, Corbin Carroll.
So D-backs starting lineup tonight will be Geraldo Perdomo batting leading off, Ketel Marte batting second, Corbin Carroll MVP candidate batting third, Christian Walker batting cleanup, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. batting fifth, DHing Alec Thomas batting sixth in center field, Evan Longoria will turn to San Francisco batting seventh, Gabriel Moreno batting eighth, and Jake McCarthy batting ninth. Logan Webb on the mound for the Giants, his 16th start. He has a 6-6 record. A 3.11 ERA, 90 and a third innings pitch. In those 90 and a third innings pitch, he gave up 90 hits. He's walked 19 and struck out 96.
He was 6-6 with a 3.11 ERA. And for Logan Webb, he has really been on a roll. You look at the strikeouts.
The issue for him this year has been the home run ball. He's given up a lot of homers. So hopefully he can keep the ball in the yard tonight. They need Giants. They need Webb's best tonight. Giants in their Orange Fridays, as they always are on Fridays. So Logan Webb throws a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he does kind of throw that four-seam fastball. He didn't throw it at all before. Now he's throwing it. Throwing it about 4% of the time. He'll top out by 94, 95, but he'll throw the sinker, changeup, slider the most. You're not going to see a lot of straight fastballs from Logan Webb. So Giants defense from left trying the outfield will be Sable, Matos, Conforto. Third to first in the infield, Davis, Goldglover, Crawford, Isan Diaz, and Lamont Wade Jr. Catching will be Patrick Bailey. Mike Yastrzemski was placed on the IL today, and Isan Diaz was called up. I guess Ty Rashada not in the lineup tonight. Ty Rashada is not in the lineup. Ty Rashada, I guess, is just having a scheduled day off, but Diaz is on the IL, and that's not good news. But Isan Diaz is up. First pitch of the ball game to Perdomo is a slider outside. Ball one. Start at 10-16.
Perdomo's having a good year.
The 1-0? 2-0.
He takes outside.
That was a changeup, I believe.
With 5 home runs, 31 driven in.
Perdomo, 297 with 5 homers, 41 RBIs. He's been really good. Definitely an all-star candidate. There's a strike on the inside. Umpires now be Jim Wolf, Mike Michlinski, Sean Barber, and Alan Porter. Alan Porter is the crew chief. Jim Wolf, home plate umpire. 2-1. 3-1. Change up down inside at the knees. There were great crowds against San Diego this week, but tonight the crowd's still filing in. San Diego is a more popular team to watch. 3-2 inside.
He pulls it off. I mean, you look at center fielders and shortstops and second baseman. I mean, they pull it off.
Almost had an all-star season. And it's a high drive in the triples alley, and Matos makes the catch. Luis Matos. This is his 5th game in Oracle Park. Makes a catch in triples alley. There's one out. And Perdomo may have got robbed of a homer.
Into an extremely bright sun. Let's take a look at our best coverage of the game, and we're going to check out T-Mobile Coverage Cam to show you this replay. And it is so hard because of the sun. Now he gets in there, and he's looking right back in the sun, and he makes it look like a can of corn. It really wasn't.
That was not an easy play. Now here's Ketel Marte. He takes outside. Ball one. Marte, 289 average, 12 homers, 37 RBIs. He's walked 30 times and struck out 47. There's strike one.
2 for 11 in his career against
Marte, 2 for 11 against Logan Webb. Oh, my goodness. Marte grounds this one to second. That's Isan Diaz. He gets him. 2 outs.
take a look at the Nissan keys to the game. And you entered a 10-game streak last night. Well, why not start another streak? That's a key. And it's a National League Western showdown with the first and second place team. You have to play your best defense to win this series. Here's Corbin Carroll.
There's Corbin Carroll, an MVP candidate. Carroll takes inside ball one.
Carroll, 298, 16 home runs, 40 driven in. And
298 average for Corbin Carroll. That leaves the D-backs. Just leaves the D-backs in home runs and stolen bases. There's a ground ball up the middle and another base hit. Corbin Carroll, 2-out single.
So 2-out single, bringing Christian Walker to the plate. So
now here's Walker.
13 off the bat.
Carroll leads the D-backs in average at 298. He leads the D-backs in home runs at 16. He leads the D-backs in stolen bases at 22. But he also leads the D-backs in strikeouts at 56. It's already been a breakout season for almost every D-back this year. They're a very young team. There's nowhere to go but up, and they're already in first place in this NL West. Christian Walker, veteran, grounds a foul. Walker's batting 271. Usually from Christian Walker, we see an average in like the 220s with like 40 homers. But he's actually in for a nice average, 271 with 15 homers, 49 average. In the last 9 games, a 343 average with 3 homers for Walker. So he's actually in for a nice average. There's a pickoff.
His son may be a little bit of an issue, but a half an hour later start than usual. Carroll with his lead.
And Webb's going to make another pickoff throw.
There's the first check on.
Well, Corbin Carroll will go. He has 22 stolen bases.
He's only been thrown out a couple of times.
So he's very fast, obviously. So he definitely would go. So I don't blame Webb for checking on him. On deck is Lourdes Gurriel, another all-star candidate. Or was an all-star candidate. And caught the corner, 0-2. Nice slider. I haven't heard the name Jim Wolf in an umpire. I don't think at all. Never heard of Jim Wolf.
Brother Randy was pitcher of the big leagues for a long time. Good pitcher.
The 0-2. Runner goes. Walker grounds a foul right into the D-backs dugout.
Good thing, because I don't think they had a chance to get it. There was a throwdown.
And Carroll probably would have been safe if Walker didn't foul that away.
Well, Walker's not in a position to take a pitch to get Corbin Carroll into scoring position.
Christian Walker, the RBI leader on the Diamondbacks with 49 this season. Diamondbacks as a team have scored 347 runs. That's outside ball one.
It's a good pitch. It's a
Not 347 runs, 343 runs as a team.
6 to 8 inches off the plate away, and some guys are so aggressive in the protect mode that they'll chase it. And
Right side of the infield, wide open. Diaz is playing one in the shortstop position. 1-2. Carroll went, and Carroll steals second base. 23rd steal of the year for Corbin Carroll. And the pitch was low. It's 2-2.
Even delivered the ball. Pretty good effort, too, from Patrick Bailey going to a backhand dig and one hop out. And there's
Bailey didn't have a chance.
the jump you're talking about. I mean, you have to make that guy stop, especially a base stealer. And I mean, come to a complete stop. And you walked into it.
2-2. Walker stays alive again.
And it stays at 2-2.
And these D-backs are pesky. They're 46-30. Against the NL West this year, they're 16-9. And on the road, they've been amazing. They're 23-12 on the road. The D-backs are. Giants at home are 21-15. So this D-backs team is pesky. And they're in first place in the West for a reason. This is a really good team.
23-12 on the road.
2-2. Walker checked his swing. Full count.
3-2. It's not a strike. If it was going to get it was going to be on the swing.
It wasn't a strike, but Walker did check it, so he has a slider outside the zone. Carroll's going to be in motion. Walker grounds it foul again. Good at bat for Christian Walker.
I was taking a look from the side. The check swing.
Ooh, he may have won around there.
50-50 zone. What's going to have to hurry? The clock is now down.
Clock is at 7 here. 3-2. Walker hits this one in play. This is to right. Conforto and makes the catch. Webb works around a 2-out single. Scoreless top half of the first will be Wade, Peterson, Davis for the Giants. So Logan Webb works out of the 2-out hit. It's a good job. The top of the order for the Gigantes against Zach Davies, who has a blowout ERA, but he hasn't pitched a lot. His ERA is in the 7s, I believe. What is it? 7.11 ERA, 1-3 record. Davies hasn't pitched a lot, but when he has pitched, it has not been good. In total, he's thrown 31 2/3 innings. Davies he's given up 41 hits. He's given up 28 runs in 31 innings, 25 of them being earned. 14 walks in 31 innings. That's not terrible, but it's also not good. And 28 strikeouts. The issues for Davies obviously has been the hits. He's given up 41 hits in 31 2/3 innings. I don't even want to know the math on that. That's like a hidden inning. That's not good. Probably not gonna be a successful pitcher if you have a hidden inning. So the Giants lineup today will be Lamont Wade Jr. batting leadoff, Jock Peterson batting second, DHing, J.D. Davis batting third, Michael Conforto the cleanup hitter in right field, Blake Sable batting fifth and left, Patrick Bailey catching batting sixth, Brendan Crawford batting seventh at shortstop, Isan Diaz just called up batting eighth at second base, and Luis Matos batting ninth. Like I said earlier, Zach Davies will be his eighth start, 1-3 record, 7.11 ERA, 31 2/3 innings pitched, 41 hits, 14 walks, 28 strikeouts. So again, not a lot of starts to go off of, but a lot of hits. That's the obvious observation there. Wade on the first pitch hits a foul.
Davies' last start in Cleveland, he gave up 2 in the first, 3 in the third. And then
Wade with a 280 average, 9 homers, 27 ribbies, a 415 on base percentage. That's a low ball one. Changeup.
And in that game, he was charged with 9 runs. Ouch. Well, that explains.
And it caught the outside corner, knee high, 1-2. It's a good pitch.
He's a finesse guy, and it really, his best pitch is his changeup, and he can throw it at any time. It's a good one.
2-2.
Sinkers, changeup, put a little on, take a little off. Go outside, go inside.
Man, where I am is hot in this room. And ooh, just a bit low and just a bit outside, 3-2. Giants took 3 of 4 from the Padres this week. They were on a 10-game winning streak, then they got crushed by the Padres 10-0. So they were on a 10-game losing streak, then ended that losing streak losing by 10. Wade rips it, base hit in the right field, ground ball. Went between the first and second baseman. Lamont Wade with a leadoff single. That's a good at-bat. Like always for Lamont.
Zach Davies mentioned the sinker is his base fastball. Be right around 90. It's underneath the normal hitting speed, which is around 93 around the big leagues. But the changeup, that's his money pitch. He'll also four-seam the ball. He'll cut it, curveball. He can throw anything anytime. He's got exceptional command.
Here's Peterson. Peterson hit not a walk-off, but he hit a huge home run Tuesday night, right? Yeah, Tuesday night. That's a low strike.
Jock Peterson hasn't had a lot of success against Zach Davies.
266 for Jock, 8 homers, and 28 ribbies. 500 slugging. That's very high. Ball one.
Ball and 1 strike. Well, you see, well, how does that happen? Easy. Doesn't pick him up.
In the dirt, 2-1.
2-1 on the pitch in the dirt. You can't see the ball out of a pitcher's hand easily. It affects the whole timing of your bat, especially a guy who's got a great changeup like Davies has.
Giants 3.5 on Arizona and a half a game ahead of the Doyers for second place. Who did the Dodgers play today? They play the Astros. Oh. 3-1 outside.
He doesn't see him, or he's got the worst luck in the history of baseball. It's true. He's hit 15 line drives that were caught. 3-1.
3-1 the Jock. And he hits a pop-up foul.
He saw that one.
So another full count here for the Giants. It's be Davies' 12th pitch already. He still hasn't gotten an out. Peterson calls time.
Jack had something in his eye. Three and 2.
3-2. And a soft ground ball to second. Marte to Perdomo for 1. The first. Peterson beats it out. Wow. Good hustle by Jock. 1 out.
Jock Peterson hustling down the line about as fast as he could go. He may have avoided it. Right now, we're going to take a look at the D-backs defense. Is brought to you by your Bay Area GMC dealers. Starting in the outfield from left to right will be Carroll, Thomas, and McCarthy. 3 center fielders playing the outfield. They're incredible range out there.
So D-backs defense from left to right in the outfield is going to be Corbin Carroll, Alec Thomas, and Jake McCarthy. Then the first in the infield will be Evan Longoria, Geraldo Perdomo, Ketel Marte, and Christian Walker. And the catcher will be Gabriel Moreno. D-backs are going to challenge that Peterson was safe at first, by the way. And he was out.
Oh, that's a double play. Yeah.
He was out.
They got it.
Yeah, Peterson's definitely out.
Although I am impressed with Chuck Peterson's speed down the line.
So there's going to be 2 outs, nobody on.
Giving it his all, that's for sure. Talking to a teammate, Evan Longoria. These 2 guys played a lot of baseball against each other and with each other.
That's the crew chief going to make the call.
Go to the dugout.
The field is overturned.
And it is overturned. That's the right call. Peterson's out at first. 2 outs. So you guys with a double play, 4-6-3. And J.D. Davis comes up.
J.D. Davis, I'm assuming that was a 3-2 changeup. Couldn't tip him. Not surprised, though. Won't do anything at any time.
That's a low ball 1 to J.D.
That is confirmed. It wasn't any changeup.
Davis with a 282 average right now. Well, in this lineup, that leaves the Giants. Cyril Shot actually is the highest average. But in this lineup, J.D. Davis has the highest average. Strike 1.
He looks at a strike.
Swing and a miss 1 and 2. Changeup.
Cincinnati won the 12th straight.
Reds won. Reds beat the Braves 11-10. They just won the 12th straight game. Now they're 6 games above 500. Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz hit for the cycle. Ellie De La Cruz hit for the cycle for Cincinnati. He's something. Conforto on deck, 2-2. Spiked 3-2. The Giants once again in a full count.
It's kind of hard to hide a 10-game win streak like the Giants had into coming out of Cincinnati Giants. It's just kind of took
Davis ground ball to first. Walker takes it to the bag himself, steps on it, and ends the inning. Scoreless first inning. It's going to be Gurriel, Thomas, Longoria for the D-backs in the top of the second. I'll be right back. Sorry for the late start. Lourdes Gurriel up for the D-backs. He got traded for Dylan Varsha. He grounds this one to third. Davis gets him. 1 out.
Well, the annual Giants Community Fund and KBR auction ends Sunday. There's still time to bid on game-used merchandise from your favorite San Francisco Giants, including Jock Peterson, Casey Schmidt, and many, many more.
Now I'll bring up
Help
Alec
support
Thomas.
Giants Community Fund's youth programs. Go to sfgiants.com/GCF and take part. First pitch swinging from Alec Thomas.
Thomas on the first pitch fouls it away 0-1.
It's something.
Thomas 215, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. He just got called back up from Arizona.
So it's no balls and 1 strike.
1-1, low.
What weird happened here? That could have been a fair ball. It could have been. If it goes over the base.
Strike 2.
First base umpire making the call.
Fouled off of Bailey. 1-2. Giants with 57 errors on the season. That's the worst in the majors. It's been 41 double plays. And he got him looking. Perfect slider down at the knees on the outside corner. First strikeout for Logan Webb. And here's Longo. Return to SF for Longoria. He was a good Giant. This season, man, 237. Outside ball 1.
And you think about what the Diamondbacks did with all the young players that they have. They needed a role model, a guy who can set the natural rhythm of what a veteran does.
High.
Struck
To center field, Matos back. It's gone. Longoria returned to Oracle Park. It's a home run, and on the first pitch he sees, his 10th of the year, and it's 1-0 D-backs. Well, that's a return. So that's the second pitch he saw, and this is center. Straight away, and that was a bomb. 1-0.
Take a look at the elevation. This is a ball that's up and in. And watching him the last 5 years here, that's his zone. He stays inside, but he takes it out to center field. That's an impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Moreno. He takes strike one.
Here's Gabriel Moreno, the catcher. Couple of home runs.
Moreno, 265, 2 homers, 25 RBIs. And he grounds this one to third. Davis with another play, and he gets him. So D-backs get one in the top of the second. After 1.5, it's 1-0 Arizona. Conforto, Sable, Bailey coming up. So D-backs have a 1-0 lead after an Evan Longoria home run. Conforto will lead things off for the Giants trying to answer back. Leaves the Giants in homers with 12. First pitch. Curveball. Caught the outside corner on one.
Trying to get back his swing.
Conforto 228. He's, I don't know if I'd say a slump, but he hasn't been as hot as he was earlier. 1-1.
No one knows more than I do that you can lose it for a while. Try to find it.
Padres pitched him tough. He didn't have a hit in that series.
Conforto grounds this one to short. Perdomo. Easy play. 1 out.
And he'll make the play. 1 out.
Conforto is retired and now bring up Blake Sable.
That home run from Longoria is 341st lifetime home run.
Evan Longoria with his 341st career home run. His 10th of the year. And here's Blake Sable in left field. 256 average, 7 homers, 22 ribbies. Curve outside. Whoa. That is
Backdoor breaking ball. That's the example.
some call by Jim Wolf.
He hangs in there a long time on breaking balls.
Outside, 1-1.
His brother Randy was a big league pitcher for a long time, and he had a great curveball. I don't know if that had anything to do with how well Jim Wolf calls curveballs. I'm just saying it could have.
Swing and miss 1 and 2.
I guess if you play enough catch with your brother, You're going to know.
In the dirt, 2-2.
Single, 256, 7 home runs, 22 runs batted in. Not too shabby for a Rule 5 draft pick.
And plus, remember, he's still learning the league.
Swing and then a strike three. First strikeout for Zach Davies, and there's 2 outs. Another changeup.
Take the Giants on the go this season and stream the games on the NBC Sports app.
Now here's Patrick Bailey.
2 outs for Bailey.
It's always a good day to be a Bailey fan.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Bailey, a switch hitter, takes strike 1.
He's got that average still over 300.
I like that gal Sunday. It's all
3 homers, 20 RBIs. Curveball outside, 101.
fans in a short period of time. And some of his biggest fans are the Giants pitching staff.
2-1.
Oh yeah, they've got Friday night attitude, you name it, they got it.
Certitude, everything attitude. Bailey dribbles.
Runs it foul, 2-2. So Bailey with an average of. Why do I not have his average? Average of 318 with 3 home runs, 20 RBIs. He struck out 25 times and walked 3 times. On deck is Crawford. And whoa, good take, 3-2. Giants worked their 4th full count of the night.
They've all been low. You're sick of ball.
Davies' 32nd pitch. They made him work. They made him work so far. Bailey fouls this one away.
Good pitch, good fight off from Patrick Bailey's perspective. 3-2 changeup.
And the payoff.
Stays alive again. Pokes it down the third base line.
It's one thing you can't do if you're a big league manager. You cannot get hit by an ugly finder.
No. Happened to. I don't know if it actually hit Boch in Pittsburgh, but he leaned back and kept going.
Inside, ball 4. First walk issued by Zach Davies, his 15th issued of the season. Bailey takes his 4th walk of his career.
Right over Mike Phillips. Our camera guy down there at the Giants dugout. Look out.
And here's Crawford.
Well, that would be the ultimate.
So Crawford with another chance with the runner on.
Don't get too much of a close-up. Here's Crawford.
Way outside, ball 1, sinker. .226 for Crawford, 4 homers, 22 RBIs. That's way outside again, too. And it doesn't look like Davies wants to pitch to Crawford. On deck is Isan Diaz. Isan Diaz on deck. Just got called up today after Diaz was placed on the IL.
I mean, if you can think of a fastball here.
3-0. Another pitch outside.
No one likes this count more than he does.
Crawford, of course, will have a green light 3-0. If he gets the pitch that he wants, he'll swing. That's been shown throughout his entire career. See if he gets the pitch, though. He doesn't. It's outside, ball 4, a 4-pitch walk, 2nd of the inning for Davies. Well, he didn't want to pitch to Crawford. He's going to have to pitch to the Isan Diaz.
Situations we're talking about. An opportunity created by way of a couple of walks. These are the opportunities. You're playing a good team. You have to take advantage of.
So Diaz in his MLB career with a 185 average. First time up in the majors this year. I think he was up last year, right? And it's a high drive center field. Thomas got a good read and makes the catch. He hit it hard. And the Giants leave 2 on after 2 straight walks. Third inning coming up will be McCarthy, Perdomo, Marte, 1-0 Arizona. That was a bullet, but right at Alec Thomas. And the Giants threaten but do not score. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Giants, so it's going to be Matos. So both teams with their 9-hole hitter leading off the third inning.
Mike Kershaw, 1.70.
Lowest home ERA in the NL this season is all NL West pitchers: Zach Gallen, Alex Cobb, Clayton Kershaw, and Logan Webb. Here's McCarthy, takes that side ball one.
A lot of McCarthy last year and really loved this game, and then he got off to such a slow start.
Swing, and I missed 101.
Had him in AAA for a while.
Well, he got hurt. He had to rehab an injury, and he was slow to get his rhythm back. He liked to swing very fast.
And it caught the outside corner 1 and 2. McCarthy against Logan Webb in his career, 5 for 10 with a double, an RBI, and a walk. So 500, I guess. It's kind of ownage. Check swing in the dirt. And he went around strike 3. Second strikeout for Logan Webb. 1 out in the third. Now here's Perdomo.
Look at the amount of drop. It starts at the knees and winds up in the dirt.
That was a perfect pitch. That was paint on the outside.
Pitch that will absolutely impress.
Perdomo hit one hard, but it was in Triple's alley, and Matos made the catch his first time up, and that's strike 1. That's 28 road games for Geraldo Perdomo, 377 average with 3 homers and 18 RBIs. 2-0. 1-1.
The 1-1.
And a check swing definitely went around 1 and 2.
He takes a walk, which means he's going to take his time out. The beauty of the rules now is hitters can do that.
Okay, so there is another solid crowd. They had solid crowds this week against the Padres. A lot of like 35,000. This looks like another crowd in that range. Slider, backdoor, 2 and 2. Diamondbacks won the road grays. I like these jerseys. This is a ground ball to second. Diaz throws him out. 2 down.
The way that you would go down on the ground ball, almost to a knee.
Yeah, it's always when you're.
I'll bring up Ketel Marte. Marte grounded to second his first time up.
It's the first time he's played this infield tonight. Watch the knee go down. Get a body behind it. Kind of become a catcher.
Marte slider, strike 1.
I always saw you do that in the 9th inning.
Yeah, but jump on it like a hanger.
Last 16 games, a 339 average with 4 homers and 14 RBIs for Marte.
Marte
Rolls at foul, 0-2. Louis Webb's 44th pitch. So if he gets out of it here, he's right where he wants to be pitch count wise, and he will. Third strikeout for Webb. 1, 2, 3. Top half of the third for the Giants. It'll be Matos, Wade, Peterson to start the bottom half of the third. That's a nice inning from Logan Webb. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. And it's a 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Arizona. So that Evan Longoria home run in the second inning was 436 feet to dead center. I mean, that is a bomb. 436 dead center. Wow. And it was against a right-handed pitcher, too, that Longoria homer. So he did it against a righty. He hit it 436 to dead center. Wow. Logan Webb gets up another home run this year. I don't even know how much he's giving up. The home runs have really bit Logan Webb this year. He's definitely given up more home runs this year than he had all of last season. The home run ball has been ridiculous for Logan. The Giants still have 5 earnings. Actually 6. They have Matos leading off. Matos takes a very low strike. Oh, the ankles. Okay. 259 for Matos. And he hits this one to center field. Thomas back at the edge of the track is going to make the catch. 1 out. I'll bring up Wade. July 3rd. It's not far away. It's fireworks night.
There's Lamont Wade, who opened up the bottom of the first with a base hit into right field.
Seattle Mariners come to town 4th of July weekend. I haven't watched a lot of Mariner baseball. And Wade hammers this one to center, but again, Thomas is right there. That's like 3 straight line drives that have been smoked, but right out of Thomas, 2 outs. And Peterson, yeah, that's literally 3 straight line drives to Alec Thomas. Peterson grounded into a double play his first time up. A 4-6-3.
Peterson into a double play in the first inning.
Shows bunt. Takes a strike. Outside target, and the pitch is inside, ball 1. Two and 1, pitch in the dirt. We'll see if Jack can get a hit here. Dave's 46 pitch is inside, 3-1. And a 2-out walk.
That's the third 2-out walk
Third two-out walk issued by Davies. I'll bring up JD. Davis 0-1. He get a unassisted ground ball to Christian Walker his first time up.
Right at Christian Walker at first base.
Davis leads the Giants. Well, this lineup at least. He leads this lineup in batting average at 282. He has to lose him in RBIs with 41. And he hits this one the right field base hit. Stopping at second is Peterson, and the Giants have first and second, 2 outs. Second hit of the game for the Giants.
So here's Conforto. Michael Conforto.
Now here's Conforto. Conforto hit a 6-3 ground ball, just short, his first time up. And this is a big series in terms of the NL West, so you could say this is a big at-bat for Conforto. He's a team in homers with 12. Takes outside ball 1.
Friday night crowd here at the ballpark. Bleachers in the arcade full.
2-0. And Moreno is going to go out and talk to Davies.
Going to come out and have a talk with Davies. Especially big. I mean, that's the concern of the catcher. You see your pitcher missing big location-wise, you're thinking it's a mechanical problem.
So make sure if you are liking what you're seeing, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be live for the other 2 games of this series. I'll be live Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. And then I'll be live for at least 2 of the Blue Jays games. Well, probably, at least 1 of the Blue Jays games, probably 2. I will not be live for the final game of that Blue Jays series Thursday. But I'll be live for this entire series. Big NL West series. So if you're liking what you're saying, make sure to like and subscribe.
Well, he did that
In the dirt, 3-0.
You know what? I'm thinking maybe Davies wants to face it.
Batting average at turns and playing position, Giants lead that since May 1st. 7 3-ball counts tonight for Davies. And Conforto on 3-0 pitch in the left center field. Base hit into the gap. Peterson around third is going to score. And here comes J.D. Davis, too. And he will score. RBI double for Conforto. RBI is numbered 38 and 39. And it's 2-1 Giants. He drives in Peterson and Davis. And the 2-out walks bite Davies finally.
He had an 0 for Padres series and really hit 161 of the month, but they set the table for him. He worked the count in his favor. He gets a sinker and just takes it. Look at the head steer right through it to the opposite gap.
The opposite gap for Conforto.
He comes up with a big 2-out knock. Giants take the lead.
All right, now a message presented by Pacifico.
So 2-1 Giants there. So Davies issues 3 2-out walks in the game, and on the third, the Giants finally make him pay. That's a great hit from Conforto the other way. That was a bullet. And finally, Alec Thomas wasn't in the right position. Last 2 starts for Davies have not been good. 0-2 record with a 16.20 ERA. 15 hits and 4 walks in 6 2/3 innings. Oh my goodness. This is Blake Sable. Sable for 1, he struck out and he takes ball 1.
Remember, Sable saw a lot of changeups in that second inning. Davies struck him out.
And Sable hits this one deep left center. The other way, it is down and it bounces over the wall. Conforto's going to score. Sable with a ground rule double. It's 3-1 Giants. Blake Sable with his 23rd RBI. 3-1. Now the Giants are finally making Davies pay for his terrible two-out pitching, I guess you can say. That was a changeup right down the middle. It's an easy pitch to hit.
And he almost knocks it out of here. One hops the wall out left center. Another close 2 out at bat. Here's Patrick Bailey.
Now here's Bailey. And Bailey grounds this one to second. Marte
To the second base.
gets them. Giants get 3, though, in the 3rd inning. So it's going to be Corbin Carroll, Christian Walker, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. to start the 4th inning for Arizona, down 3-1. It's a great inning for the Giants. All 3 runs with 2 outs.
He gave up 2 out hits to nothing. He really did. You're that
So
close.
Corbin Carroll leads off for Arizona. Carroll had the only D-backs last week. He had the first D-backs hit. It was a single to left. Well, it was actually up the middle. On the first pitch, he pops it up. Crawford on the infield grass. 1 pitch, 1 out. Starting up Christian Walker. Walker's first time up. Hit a fly ball to right.
And the Giants, to their credit, did. And they did it all with 2 outs.
So that inning, 2 RBI double for Conforto and an RBI ground rule double for Blake Sable. And that's outside ball 1.
You're looking at that inning, and the Giants had 2 quick outs on it. Davies was cruising, then all of a sudden, walk, knock.
2-0.
Both these teams are playing with confidence.
Walker grounds it foul.
2-0 pitch. This is tap foul. Yeah, that's quite a game. Just for fun, if you're on your computer or iPad or whatever, go and look at that box score. How many home runs? 9.
9 home runs in that Reds-Braves game. That's wow.
I think he came back 2 days ago. There's a strike.
2-2.
We had a sellout in Cincinnati.
Is this a little way of letting home plate umpire know that I don't think that was a strike?
Totally. The other guy who's taken Cincinnati by storm is the rookie. Just got called up, Ellie De La Cruz. And today, he hit for the cycle. 21 years old.
2-2 to Walker. And another one. Christian Walker has had 2 great at-bats
Walker stays on
tonight.
the breaking ball and fouls it out of play.
He's been battling.
I got the doctor came on our monitor just to our right.
Walker takes slider out, a changeup outside 3-2.
For Dusty Baker. He's playing a lot, that kid.
Yes, he is good. Well, he played a lot with Jose Altuve.
Astros and Dodgers. That's a series going on right now. It's going to be a fun series.
Did a good job.
Another grounder foul by Walker.
It's because he played so good when Altuve was hurt that Dusty's finding more and more places for him to play. I mean, he played second short. He played any of the outfield positions.
I don't know who they're talking about right now. I think they're talking about Jeremy Pena. I don't know.
3-2 pitch.
Ball 4. I think Webb just gave up. There's a slider, not even close, and it's a 1-out walk.
We talk about De La Cruz, the rookie, and this was the triple that completed the cycle. And you can see this
First
guy,
walk by Logan Webb tonight.
200 pounds, and he can fly. He says he's the man. He says
Ellie De La Cruz cut to third base with a triple in 10.83 seconds.
Comes out chirping like that. Well, he has looked the town of Cincinnati up. They had a sellout tonight.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Takes ball 1 outside.
Out to third.
Gurriel had a ground out to third to start off the second.
David Bell's got the Reds playing great baseball.
And he fouls this off his foot.
Gurriel's foot.
1-1.
I mean, they paid the price, right, for a couple of years, playing some of their young guys. So did this team. The Giants were 17-2 against Arizona. In the year they won 107 games.
Arizona lost 110 games that year. That's a rough season. But they developed.
Hey, just 2 years ago, the D-backs lost 110 games. Now they're first place in the NL West. Swing going to miss 1 and 2.
Good changeup. Can't throw a better one than that.
14 ground ball double plays induced by Logan Webb. That's tied for the most in the MLB. The only pitchers tied with him are Jack Flaherty and Kyle Gibson. And this is a ground ball to third. Davis goes to first, gets the out. Going to second is Walker, and there's 2 outs.
And here's Alec Thomas.
Now here's Alec Thomas. Alec Thomas struck out his first time up. Gurriel, that was his second ground ball to third tonight. Gurriel. Thomas takes strike 1 at the knees. He grounds this one fair. Bailey throws it down the right field line. Walker's going to score. And then Diaz has trouble picking it up. Carroll took a big turn around first, second, and then went back. Sorry, it's not Carroll. It's Alec Thomas. D-backs score a run is 3-2. So I don't know what to rule that. But so it was a soft grounder fail right in front of home plate. Bailey picked it up, threw it to first, got past Wade, rolled down the line. Walker scored, and Thomas went to second. Wow. Try to steal.
Jr. ever really had a chance. And looking at Thomas come down the line, he was on the baseline, so he was not.
It's going to be a single and an E2.
He was not inside the foul line, which, if that's the case, if you hit the runner, then he would have been called out or had it would have been.
Yeah, I think I scored that right.
Player's call. Just trying to finesse a little hook shot and over the shoulder of Thomas. I mean,
Well, now it's a run game, and here's Longoria again.
Direction, man.
He takes outside ball 1.
it's a good rule to a base hit and an air.
That's not a good call.
Longoria, of course, hit the home run the second. Take strike one.
Where was the hit?
Yeah, I don't know how they're ruling that a hit. That's a dribble right in front of home plate. That's not a hit. I don't know why they're ruling that a hit, but whatever. 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Three and 1.
So 3 and 1.
Tried to backdoor it.
So you take a little bit of a breather. You don't have a lot of time.
Longoria just gets a piece of it. Foul. 3 and 2.
3 and 2. We see that a lot with Webb. Just gives you an idea of how much sink he has. A lot of hitters will hit the top of the ball. The ball go down, and that last ball was hit 2 inches. That's hard to do. It is hard.
So that error was the Giants' 58th error of the season. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning by Webb. Longoria is on base for the second time. Well, he wasn't really on base the first time. He just hit a homer.
And here's Moreno.
Here's Gabriel Moreno. Moreno, his first time up, hit a grounder to the third.
Got this thing going. Now, this is going to be a pretty economical inning prior to the air. And now, instead, it's running high, 21 pitches, 65 on the night.
Moreno takes strike one on the outside corner.
60 or less at the end of the 4th inning. So, sees a little bit above the norm.
Way outside of 101.
Ball and strike.
Moreno came from Toronto in the trade for Dalton Varsho. I believe that was the offseason. It's 2-1 to him.
Off the field here in the 4th inning. Yeah, he's normally really pretty good at pitching through an air. As competitive as he is.
Moreno grounds this one to short. Crawford's going to go to second and just get Longoria. But Webb gives up one in the top of the 4th. On the error, it's going to be Crawford, Diaz, Matos for the Giants up 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th. So Webb limits the damage to just one. Works around the error. This is a good job by Logan.
Receiving a Aloha Foodie shirt presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. And that's
Tomorrow's the Aloha Foodie shirt.
So go to SMGiants.com.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Oh, okay.
Check it out. They're very cool. And she's very cute. And we just put her on TV. And she made an effort. Yes, she did. Justly rewarded. Here's Brandon
So
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford's going to lead off the bottom of the fourth in a 3-2 game. Zach Davies still on the mound. First pitch is low, ball one. Crawford walked his first time up. That was in the second inning.
With Diaz and then
That was the first of 2 walks in the game. 2-0. I mean, that's a second of 3. Second of 2 walks in that inning, I think is what I was trying to say.
Meanwhile, out in right field, they're having fun. Yes.
Check swing. Crawford checked it. 3-0. Crawford, I believe, walked on 4 pitches
No swing
in the last
system.
walk. It's
It's
3-0.
been called a location strike and a swing strike. And what Crawford gets is a 3-0 count.
Another 3-0 count, and Crawford takes
And it's right
the
there.
first strike of the game, the B crawl. Isan Diaz on deck, hit it hard, but hit it right out. Thomas. And Crawford pops us up. Who's got it? Perdomo and Longoria, but it's going to be Perdomo who makes the catch.
Catch every pitch with the fastest internet from Xfinity. With a reliable connection you can count on in the clutch.
I'll bring up Diaz.
The next generation Xfinity 10G network.
Diaz takes strike one.
Here's Diaz, who lined out to center field in the second inning.
6 games at Sacramento AAA. 333 for Diaz, 8 for 24, swinging and a miss 0-2.
27 years old, out of Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Second round pick by the D-backs back in 2014.
In the dirt, 1-2.
Well,
Diaz was drafted by the D-backs second round in 2014. He was born in Bayamon, Puerto Rico, 27 years old. He'll strike out here. 2 outs in the fourth. That is the – what is that? That's the second strikeout for Davies. 2 outs.
here's Matos with 2 outs and nobody on.
They'll bring in Matos.
Meanwhile,
Matos also a line drive right at Alec Thomas. That's the lead off that third inning.
they got it going up there, always.
Well, there's an Oakland A's sell shirt. I think the Giants and A's are going to do a Unite the Bay thing. I think the first game of the Bay Bridge series,
Strikes.
sometime late July. I definitely like that a lot. I hate the A's moving from Oakland. I'm going to miss them in Oakland and the Bay Bridge series. Little jam shot right back to Davies. Davies goes to first and gets Matos.
Not a problem for Zach Davies.
After 4, it's 3-2 Giants. McCarthy, Perdomo, Marte in the 5th for Arizona. A 1-3 putout. We don't see that a lot. I'll be right back.
Have some pine, meat.
First pitch swinging and a base hit in the right field for Jake McCarthy. Leadoff single to start the fifth for Arizona.
And he may be off.
On a little ground ball to right. Let's see this pitch. It was a good pitch, but a good hitting job by McCarthy.
I think Isan Diaz thought he's going to get that the whole time. Ran out of glove. Here's Perdomo.
And here's Perdomo. And he grounds this one off the glove of Wade. And McCarthy, with great speed, is going to be held up at third and going to second as Perdomo. 2 pitches, 2 hits for Arizona, and they have first and second, nobody out.
A double for Perdomo.
Well,
And now Webb is going to have to pitch through some traffic. Looks like he caught a piece of this.
looks like Wade caught a piece of that.
Bare hand.
Then it bounced in the right field.
Get the bag.
Now Webb has to do more damage control, and it's Ketel Marte, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout.
Much easier.
Marte takes outside ball 1.
To Marte. Pitch for the strikeout here. If you walk up, you set up the floor, sit for a sinker ball. That's not a bad strategy. You just don't have to give in to the middle of the strike zone here.
Marte, slider, strike 1.
Short of a 1-0 count. Not many guys are gonna look
So the strikeout situation for Logan Webb. D-backs with a 288 batting average with runners in scoring position. That's the 4th highest in the majors. And Marte grounds it foul.
Look out. That one was going to be a tough one. Well, that was our ball babe, Randy Hahn. And she's a softball player. I mean, she protected herself, but that could have been bad. Middle school teacher. Careful, Randy. We're worried about you. Still smiling.
That'll be a 1-2 to Marte. And that's in the dirt, blocked by Bailey.
Play by Bailey.
2-2. On deck is Corbin Carroll, so you definitely don't want to load the bases here. You want to strike Marte out and maybe pitch around Carroll, but then Christian Walker on deck, I don't know. See what Webb decides to do here.
Whatever. I got you. It's a good ball blocker.
2-2. And a ground ball, base hit right field. McCarthy's going to score, and so will Perdomo. No, Perdomo stopped at third. It was first and third in the D-back side of the game.
And here's Corbin Carroll. Finding a hole. He's getting his ground balls. They're just not finding gloves. Tony Berchick, the third base coach, playing it a bit conservatively, but this guy put it out. Definitely respectful of Conforto's arm.
And here's Corbin Carroll.
Absolutely.
Go 1 for 2. That's outside ball 1.
So 3 hits in a row.
3 ground balls in the right field in a row for Arizona.
Ground balls in a row.
And it's 3-3.
Let's take another base stealer. He's got 6 on the year.
Carroll grounds this one to first. Wade to second for 1. Crawford to first. Carroll's going to beat it out. And Perdomo's going to score for his 4-3. That's how fast Corbin Carroll is. That is ridiculous right there. Wow.
Not an easy guy to double up. And you had to play at the play right in front of you. I mean, he looked at the runner at third, but he was thinking double play the whole time. And not even the strong arm of Crawford could get Carroll on the back end.
3-6-3 that was. Now bring up Walker. And Walker grounds this one to third. Davis is second for 1. Diaz to first. That's a double play. Well, that was a very quick inning, but the D-backs scored 2. It's 4-3 Arizona going to the bottom of the 4th. Wade, Peterson, Davis. I mean, quick inning, but D-backs have the lead. A very weird inning. What was the D-backs going to do to you? So again, let's see if the Giants can answer back. D-backs scored 2. It's the top of the order for the Giants. Wade up, he's 0 for 1, and he's actually 1 for 2. That's outside of 1-0. That's done all their work with 2 outs. We did have a single, though, in the first. Fouls this one back, 1-1. On deck is Peterson. 1-1, strike 2. Feels like a sellout in Oracle Park. 2-2.
0-2 paralysis. Or 1-2 paralysis, I beg your pardon.
3-2. Another 3-2 count to Lamont Wade Jr.
So Wade get to think about it, use his timeout.
(3-2) to Lamont. And that's ball 4. Wade on base for the second time. That is Davies' 4th walk.
All right. That's who I want to sit next to. Yeah, I don't think she's going to share though. When you're talking about sharing popcorn, you have to.
Peterson walked in the 3rd and then scored a run on the Conforto RBI double.
Here's Jack Peterson.
First pitch, high ball 1.
Peterson took a walk in the 3rd, and that's got the rally started with 2 outs.
Peterson DHing tonight. And a ground ball. Diving is Marte. Tries to roll it to Perdomo, but Wade's going to be safe. And everybody's safe is first and second. That's going to be an infield single.
Became a race between the baseball that was heading the way of the shortstop Perdomo, and Bob Wade Jr. sees this, and he's got to outrun the little white ball. And makes it single. If he flips it.
I mean, I don't know what Marte just booted it.
There's a chance that Wade is out. You're right.
That's a really tough play. That's got to be an infield single, though, for Jock. That can't be an error on Marte. Now there's J.D. Davis. Davis had a single in the 3rd. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One strike.
So again, we'll see if the Giants can bounce back. This time, not 2 outs, but nobody out. That should be better.
Michael Conforto on deck.
Conforto on deck at the 2 RBI double. 1-1.
Trying to get that ground ball. Good pitch, good take right there.
Warming up in the D-backs bullpen is the left-handed Joe Mantiply. He was very good last year. I think he's probably so good this year. And a ground ball, softly to third. It's going to go foul.
Davies' last hitter.
This could be Davies' last hitter. Got 2 lefties next. So, yeah, I could see this being Davies' last batter.
Mantiply is one of 3 lefties that the D-backs have in their pin. So I think you're right spot on.
It never looks like a sellout. It's good to see. 1-2 to Davis. Line drive. Base hit down the left field line. Wade around third will score. Peterson will be held up at third, and the Giants tie the game again. RBI double for J.D. Davis. That is RBI number 42 for J.D., and it's 4-4. Just a rip down the left field line. And the Giants tie the game.
Just drops the head. No chance to the high backhander. He almost had it, Mike. Just skimmed the little finger. 101.2 miles per hour. So Moreno's going
to go out and talk to Davies.
give Torey Lovello an opportunity to think about what he wants to do.
Probably to give Torey Lovello time to, and Mantiply more time in the bullpen.
Here he comes.
And he's going to come out and take the ball out of Davies' hands. Davies goes forward, gives up 4 runs. We'll leave the 5th inning with runners on 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Joe Mantiply will come in.
So Mantiply is going to be the reliever coming in. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and smog experts.
So Davies' final line is 4 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 4 runs, 4 of them earned, with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. Zach Davies. And Joe Mantiply is going to come in to replace him, the lefty. Mantiply is going to face Conforto, and also Blake Sable. And then Patrick Bailey in the hole. So 2 lefties and a switch hitter. So Joe Mantiply's stats will be his 13th appearance. He has a 1-0 record, a 5.27 ERA. So in 13 2/3 innings, giving up 1 walk, 11 strikeouts, 2 homers, and a 2.45 average for opponents. He was an all-star last year. He'll face 2 lefties at least. The first lefty he'll face is Conforto. And a big swing and a miss, 0-1. Not even close. Austin Slater's on deck. It looks like he'll pinch hit for Sable.
They may not even pitch to Slater. But We got a ways to go before that.
Let's see if Conforto can get into center or hit a ground ball up the middle. Give the Giants the lead here. He'll ground this one foul.
Slider, as predicted with the scout report.
Conforto had the 2 RBI double in the third and then also scored. Scored on the Sable RBI double. One and two in the dirt, blocked by Moreno.
Well, with an open base here, I mean, he could throw 3 more pitches in the dirt. He could. If he wants it, couldn't care less. He's pitching for the strikeout. From Conforto's perspective, he's pitching for the fly ball. You do not have great arms in the outfield for the Diamondbacks.
1-2. Line drive, right field, fair ball! All the way to the corner. That's going to score 2. Davis will score. And it's 5-4. 6-4, I beg your pardon. Giants up by 2. Conforto with another RBI double. His 4th RBI of the night.
Slider, and he got himself a hanger.
Let's go, Conforto. That was an absolute bullet.
Tonight. Here's Slater.
Now here's Slater who's going to pinch it. And Slater hits this one to center. Flips his bat. Thomas will make the catch. Tagging going to third is Conforto, and he's going to get there. That was a productive out for Slater. 1 out. Now here's Bailey. Bailey a walk and a ground ball to second. Now Bailey, all he has to do is get a ball in the air, in the outfield at least. That's inside ball 1. So on deck will be Crawford. Michael Conforto with 4 RBIs tonight. He's having himself a game. Joe Mantell is a tough lefty too. Michael Conforto hit an absolute bullet. It's 2-0.
Once again, pitching for the strikeout. Conforto's got pretty good speed. You need a medium fly ball, and he will score.
2-0. 3-0. I mean, you don't have to pitch to Bailey here. That's smart. Per first and third with 1 out. Crawford can ground to a double play, but Crawford's also been really good with runners in scoring position this year. So I can see the logic pitching around Bailey here. See if he throws a strike to him. He will, and Bailey smashes it. Deep left. It is long gone. Patrick Bailey on a 3-0 count. They do pitch to him his 4th home run of his career. And it's 8-4 Giants. Absolute bullet from Patrick Bailey, and the Giants have a 4-run lead. That was smashed. Crawford takes strike 1. So they pitched around Bailey, 3-0 count, and Bailey swung 3-0. He smashed that ball. Crawford swings and misses 0-2. Crawford walked in the second and also flew out to, well, popped up to short.
8 hits now for the Giants.
1-2. Swinging a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Mantiply. 2 down.
2 outs, and here's Son Diaz.
And here's Isan Diaz. Diaz 0 for 2 with a liner out and a strikeout.
Diaz is lined out and struck out.
Takes strike 1.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Perfect location there.
Yeah, home runs make you smile. And you hold that smile a little longer when you're a rookie hitting.
And 0 and 2.
Right at the very bottom of the strike zone.
Way outside, ball 1.
Hey, gotta go back to work, right?
Yeah, but you can enjoy it for only so long when you're a catcher. You gotta strap it on.
And that's strike 3 called. So Mantiply gives up 4. Giants actually with a 5 spot that inning. Patrick Bailey with 2 of those 5 runs on a 2-run bomb to left. It's 8-4. Going to the 6th. Man, that was a bullet. I'll be right back. Well, Patrick Bailey's biggest flaw in the minors was hitting left-handed pitching against lefties this year in the majors. He's 12 for 29 against them. Lourdes Gurriel up. He takes ball 1. Gurriel 2 ground balls to third. That's a strike 1-1. I don't even want to know how fast that got out. That was such a smash. 1-1 to Gurriel. Grounds this one to third. Davis coming in. Davis throws him out. Third ground ball to J.D. Davis off the bat of Lourdes Gurriel tonight, and there's 1 out.
Well, the Red Sox are coming to San Francisco, and it is July 28th through the 30th. They don't make a lot of visits here since 1993, but they're going to be here every other year. Well, don't miss them July 28th and 30th. Go to smgiants.com/tickets.
Here's Alec Thomas, and he grounds this one to first. Wade has to hurry, and he just got him. Alec Thomas is ridiculously fast. 2 outs. That was a ground ball right to first, and Thomas almost beat it out. He is like Usain Bolt fast. Not that fast, of course, but he is ridiculously fast. Oh, my goodness. Now Longoria comes up.
He did indeed get it done.
He did get him. Well, he did. Longo's been on base both times, a homer and a walk. That's strike one. Home run, first plate appearance in return to San Francisco since 1974. Mackey, Sasser, Jack, Jason Ellison, and Longoria. Tonight, Ellison did in 2007.
We talked earlier about the veterans setting the rhythm on the field.
1-1.
Young players.
Strike two.
You can't have a better guy than this guy, affecting a group, a whole clubhouse full of youth.
In the right field, but right Akinforo. 1-2-3 6th inning for Logan Webb. After 5.5, 8-4 Giants, it'll be Matos, Wade, Peterson in the bottom of the sixth. Great bounce back from Logan Webb. See who's coming in for Arizona. I doubt it's going to be Mantiply again. He did not have a good inning. Mantiply went an inning, gave up 2 hits, 3 runs. All 3 were earned and struck out 2. So I doubt it's going to be Mantiply. That Patrick Bailey home run was 107 miles per hour off the bat. That is ridiculous. 107 off the bat. Oh my goodness.
Bailey, high drive, left field, out of here. We have a special Warriors draft reaction episode of the Dubs Talk podcast.
Matos will lead off the bottom of the sixth.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Giants with a 5 spot in the 5th. Here's Matos.
Matos 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground down there to strike one.
He did a fly ball to center field. And then he rolled one back to the pitcher.
The 0-1. Matos grounds this one to third. Nice pick by Longoria. He'll get him. 1 out.
A nice shutdown inning from Logan Webb. You know what's better than a shutdown inning? A fast shutdown inning. He did it in 8 pitches.
I'll bring up Wade.
Here's the top.
Wade in the 5th inning walked. And that's what started it. Anyways, actually, it is still Mantiply in the game.
Wade has been on base twice. And he started the
1-0.
rally last inning with a leadoff walk. What's new?
And that's strike one. Way outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Three and one.
Here's activity in the bullpen for the D-backs right in Trey Jameson.
Wade right down the middle. Sinker, 3-2. This is a lefty-lefty matchup, but once again, Wade works it to a 3-2 count. What's new? Seems like every single time Lamont Wade Jr. is at the plate, it's a 3-2 count. Trey Jameson coming in from the D-backs bullpen, right-hander. Jameson, I'm guessing, is going to come in to face Davis. And Wade fouls it away. Strike 3 called. Third strikeout from Mantiply, 2 outs. In the bottom of the 6th.
Third strikeout for Mantiply.
I'm going to get Peterson. I can see why that kid Mantiply in to face Wade and Peterson. Peterson's 1 for 2. He walked, singled, scored 2 runs. The only time he was retired was on a double play in the first inning. Peterson takes strike 1. Who the hell is that?
He's had one of the biggest at-bats on this homestand when he drew the walk. For Josh Hader.
Yeah, I thought it was someone famous. There's a random guy in a suit walking around. I don't know why they showed him. 0-2. What's the point of showing that dude? It's just a random dude walking around taking a phone call. Why? 0-2 to Jock. Outside ball 1.
Pretty good take right there. That was a close pitch. Gives you an idea what you're looking at when you're hitting from the left side off a Mantiply with the low 3/4 release.
Little pop up to third. Longoria makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Mantiply. After 6, it's 8-4 Giants. It'll be Moreno, McCarthy, Perdomo for Arizona. I'll be right back.
He's been great. He's got 2 doubles and 4 RBIs, and Webb is out there pitching the 7th.
So Logan Webb out for the 7th inning. He throws a first pitch strike to Gabriel Moreno. Actually, that was called a ball. It was a strike, but it was called a ball. Okay. Moreno for 2 and takes ball 2. Moreno 2 groundouts. Swinging again, I missed 2-1.
Meanwhile, out the 4-1-5. That's part of the 31,992 here tonight. Towards the hole.
Ground ball. Davis spins, throws, picked out of the dirt by Wade. Great play by both J.D. Davis and Lamont Wade. That's a nice play.
A lot of work tonight for J.D. Davis. He has answered every challenge. It's kind of a fun one because he spears it and then he does the 360 and then unloads. And he's got a cannon here. That is not an easy short hop either for Lamont Wade Jr.
I believe they said the crowd was 31,992. That's strike one.
Here's a strike.
On the inside to McCarthy.
Where are we at pitch-wise? 92.
Speed Webb's 93rd pitch. That's low 1-1. Nope, called a strike.
Nice snatch right there.
Can't doubt Jim Wolf. He always called these low strikes. He's calling strikes low, but he's not calling strikes high. Jim Wolf.
Timeout for McCarthy.
You know, the whole thing about catching style today is to bring that low pitch into the strike zone and get it.
McCarthy 1 for 2, and he strikes out on 3 pitches.
Four strikes.
Fourth strikeout for Logan Webb, and there's 2 outs. Now bring up the top of the order in Geraldo Perdomo.
You got to give a catcher an assist for an effort like that.
Here's Perdomo.
First pitch is strike 1.
And the strike. Perdomo doubled in the 5th. It would
What's going on, SG?
line off of
What's going on? Let's go Giants. Yep. Yes, sir.
There's a half swing.
There's a sling and an 0-2 count.
He could have called it both ways.
Almost 1 for 3.
And one of the ugliest swings we've seen this year.
Fouled it back.
Hey, every once in a while, that's what Webb will do. He'll elevate that fastball.
It's a good pitch. I'd like to see him do a little bit more.
Giants with 3 runs in the 3rd inning and 5 runs in the 5th inning.
Around the knees.
D-backs with 1 run in the 2nd, 1 run in the 4th, and 2 in the 5th. And Perdomo with a swing and a miss, strike 3. 5th strikeout for Webb, another 1-2-3 inning. Maybe if there is night, Davis Conforto Slater coming up for the bottom of the 7th. Play this. Now, since this is the middle of the 7th, it is time for the 7th inning stretch. That's the 7th inning stretch right there. SG went to the gym, burned 818 calories on the treadmill, ran for 60 minutes. Damn, that's really good. Congrats, SG. That's really good. 818 calories.
Absolutely.
That's impressive. Dre Jameson is the new pitcher for the Giants. I mean, for the D-backs.
All right, I haven't been paying attention. Do we have a new pitcher? Good pitcher for a change. Thanks to oil change and auto service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and smog experts.
So Dre Jameson, the new pitcher now for the Diamondbacks. Jameson, a rookie.
Jameson, a rookie. This will be his 13th appearance with a 3-1 record with a 3.58.
In
ERA. Davis leads off against Jameson and fouls the first pitch away. Davis doesn't have an RBI today. Logan Web's final line, 7 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Fouls this one away.
Well, I like the point you made about Logan Webb's outing and that the last inning he threw was his best inning. Just kind of penciling him for 7 innings every time he goes out.
Davis strikes out on 3 pitches.
So Davis is gone.
Trey Jameson was his first strikeout.
Up to man of the hour, Michael Conforto.
Tyler Rogers getting ready in the Giants pit. Great Jameson, as we mentioned.
Tyler Rogers warming up in the Giants bullpen. He'll probably come in for the 8th. Jameson strikes out Davis on 3 pitches. Now here's Conforto, who has 4 RBIs. He grounds this one foul. Oh my goodness. It's like the 17th time I dropped my pen. So in the 3rd inning, Conforto had an RBI double the other way into the gap. And then in the 5th inning, he had an RBI double down the right field line to score 2. And that's how he gets his 4 RBIs. The other way, and a pull hit. It's 2 beautiful at bats for Conforto. That's high ball 1.
The pitch high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
In the dirt, 2-1. There's someone behind them playing with the Oakland A's Cell shirt. Hopefully the A's do stay in Oakland.
2-1 to Conforto.
Conforto to the left field, and he has his 3rd hit of the night. 1 out single. Once again, the other way from Michael Conforto. 3 for 4.
3 of his 4 at-bats have gone to left field. And the 1 ball when he pulled down the right field line was a breaking ball.
That's Conforto at first. That'll bring up Austin Slater, who pinch hit for Sable.
Up in this series, 3-hit night.
Slater hit a fly ball to center his first time up on the first pitch in the 5th. He pops this one up. Right field, McCarthy is going to drop. Conforto, the second, he slides in safely. Conforto had no idea if that ball was going to fall or not, so I don't blame him. He had to slide in the second. And he gets there, and his first and second one out for the Giants.
This is kind of rocking a hard place here. Do you stay or do you
That's a good read by Conforto. He was in the perfect place in between first and second, and he got the second. So good job by Conforto. Good base running. And now here's Bailey, who just hit a homer in the 5th. A home run that was 107 miles per hour off the bat. It was a 2-run bomb. He was first and second. And a swing and a miss. Besides that home run, Bailey walked and grounded out.
The 0-1 to Bailey.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Hitting right-handed in the 5th.
So if you like what you're seeing, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be live for the last 2 games of this series tomorrow afternoon and Sunday afternoon. So make sure to tune in. I'll be live for definitely one of the Blue Jays games, but I'm most likely 2 of the 3 Blue Jay games. Tuesday and Wednesday. Most likely. Inside ball 1. So yeah, it'll be Giants content for the rest of the summer on this channel. Giants live streams for the rest of the summer until school starts up in late August.
2 to Bailey with 1 out, 2 runners aboard.
Bailey in the left field. That's a base hit. Conforto will be held up at third by Hallberg. And the Giants have the bases loaded. Bailey with his second hit.
2-hit night for Bailey again, using the opposite side of the field. 2 walks and a knock, been on base 3 times. Let's take a look at the location and got up out over the plate at the belt.
So Bailey the other way that time. He was hitting left-handed as a switch hitter, and he hits it to left. Now it's belt high, and Giants had the bases loaded for Crawford. It's always a good day to be a Bailey fan. Tonight in the 5th inning, Patrick Bailey, the first Giants rookie to homer on a 3-0 count since 1974. Wow. And this kid gives me severe Buster Posey vibes. I mean, Patrick Bailey's just been so good. He's really reminded me of Buster.
So Crawford will hit with the bases loaded. 3 straight singles here.
Let's see if Crawford, the veteran, can hit a grand slam or at least driving one of these 3 men on base. This has been where Crawford has excelled this season. Crawford has been so good with runners in scoring position this entire season. That's where he shined. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout, a walk, and a pop-up, and that is strike 1. That's outside ball 1. Oh my goodness, that's the 18th time I dropped my pen. I get a dropped pen counter.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Isan Diaz on deck. Crawford takes strike 2 at the knees.
97 right through the knees.
Fans don't like it, obviously.
So now
97 at the knees. You're probably not going to touch that.
expand your zone.
1-2. Got him.
He humped up and hit 90.
2 outs. Second strikeout of the inning for Jameson.
So a big strikeout for Jameson, which is what he was pitching for.
This is a fastball once again. More inside. A little bit above the knees. And there's 2 outs, and Isan Diaz is the last hope. Diaz was called up tonight after Mike Yastrzemski's placed in the IL. And he's 0 for 3. Swinging again to miss 0-1.
After the first pitch, and it's 0-1.
90-mile-an-hour changeup. It just bottomed out.
On deck is Matos if it gets to him.
Which is wide to even the count.
Outside 1-1.
After that first changeup, Reno said, "Give me that one again."
After this inning, I have to go upstairs and get a snack. I'm starving. 2 balls and 1 strike.
So everything but the fastball to Diaz.
Two 2-1 pitch. Diaz gets a piece of it and grounds it foul. 2-2.
Another changeup.
There's only one other game on right now, and that's the Astros and Dodgers. Dodgers, in the bottom of the 8th inning, have a 3-2 lead over Houston. There are other games that went final, though. Rays beat the Royals 11-3. Twins beat the Tigers 4-1. Reds beat the Braves 11-10. Pirates beat the Marlins 2-1. Mariners destroyed the Orioles 13-1. 2-2 to Diaz. High drive! Right field! McCarthy makes the catch. Oh my goodness. 8th inning coming up, 8-4 Giants. Whoever the hell the cameraman just was just fooled the absolute crap out of me. That cameraman thought the ball was being sent to the Cove. Another smash off the bat of Diaz, but still no hits. That one was smashed. Anyways, like I was saying, the Mariners beat the Orioles 13-1. Phillies beat the Mets 5-1. Rangers beat the Yankees in 10 innings 4-2. The A's had I was kind of watching that game. The A's had a 9th inning go-ahead homer to beat the Blue Jays 5-4. The Brewers beat the Guardians 7-1. The Red Sox beat the White Sox about the Sox 3-1. And the Rockies beat the Angels 7-4. And also the Padres destroyed the Nationals 13-3. That's a Longoria home run. It's cool to see. He hit it 436 to dead center against a righty, so he crushed it. But yeah, I wish he could have done that for the Giants more often. Wish he could have. Yeah, I miss Bell and Longo too. I miss Bell especially more because he's been more of a piece, but I miss Longo as well. But Brian Bell is definitely someone I miss a lot. He's actually been doing well in the Blue Jays, especially as a late belt. I wish he was still a Giant captain.
Time now with our stats with lows, most wins by Giants relievers in the month of June.
So Tyler Rogers in the game for the Giants. Most relief wins in the month of June, Giants since 1906. In 2023, they have 10, and 1954, they have 10, and that's it. Taylor and Tyler Rogers have 2 runs each, and Tyler Rogers is the pitcher.
Here's Tyler Rogers to Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte takes strike one
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change at
from
Oil
Tyler
Change.
Rogers.
Your trusted oil change tune-up with smog experts.
33rd game for Tyler Rogers, 1.77 ERA.
And that's outside ball one.
Those are really numbers.
Keep listening to Brian Bell walk-up song Say It Ain't So by Weezer.
He could be an all-star.
Oh, disgusting slider 1-2. D-backs have 6 more outs to work with, down by 4. 1-2 to Marte. Got him. Sliders. 3 sliders, 3 swings and misses by Marte. First strikeout for Rogers. 1 out in the 8th.
He's a last drop guy.
Those were 3 disgusting sliders by Rogers.
Hey, bartender.
Now here's Corbin Carroll.
Absolutely. It's Friday night.
Carroll takes high ball 1.
Corbin Carroll, he takes high.
Carroll's 1 for 3.
1 for 3 with an RBI. Look out.
2-0.
Saw the numbers for Carroll. I mean, he's given himself some kind of argument for Rookie of the Year.
Weezer's your favorite band? Nice.
16 homers, 41
Yeah,
RBIs,
Weezer's not that
22
bad.
steals.
Fouled away, got jammed. 2-1.
Yeah.
NL ranks this season. Corbin Carroll is the best slugging percentage in the NL at .578. Second in OPS, second in stolen bases, second in WAR, second in run, swing, and I missed. The slider again, 2-2. Yeah, Mike Kruger just called that a rising frisbee. That's not a terrible comparison. Thoughts on Mad Bum? He's a legend. He's a legend. Postseason legend, regular season legend. He's going to be remembered forever. Giants history. Poke to center. Who's got it? Does anyone got it? It's Crawford, and he dropped it. Last second, and Carroll's going to take second. In and out of the glove of Crawford, and I don't know what they're going to roll that. That should be a hit.
Some kind of effort.
Crawford went backwards. Oh, he didn't even have it in his glove. Okay, well, that's going to be a double for Carroll. Matt Bum's a legend. He's going to be remembered forever in Giants history. And here's Walker. Walker 0 for 2. He takes strike 1.
Pop up to right, a walk, and then he bumps into a double play in the 5th.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. on deck. Ball 1.
The Dodgers beat the Astros.
So the Dodgers officially beat the Astros 3-2. Fastball outside 2-1. Rogers has been, that slider for Rogers has been almost unhittable today, but the fastball he hasn't really controlled well. Yeah, I agree. FLA. They did beat those Astros, though. Still think they should have won the World Series, those fans. Whatever. Probably didn't have to celebrate. Heard. Completely agree. After the Doyers. 3-1 to Walker. And he pops this one up right field. That's going to get down fair. Carroll's going to score. It's 8-5. No, Carroll was held up at third. I'm shocked Carroll was held up at third there. He is so fast. He definitely could have scored. But Tony Perez-Chico held him up. And that's just 2 flares this inning for the D-backs. And 2 hits. Those are the type of hits Tyler Rogers gives up. And it's just unfortunate. Because he's one of the most unlucky pitchers in the major leagues, Tyler Rogers. 2 bloops and the D-backs at first and third. And it should be 8-5 because Carroll would have scored. If they sent him.
They don't even average 85 miles per hour on the average contact. But it can be frustrating when they're blooping hits and they're dropping in.
I'll bring up Gurriel with first and third. I mean, there's one thing Tyler Rogers cannot do here, and that's give up a home run. If he gives up a home run, then this game gets interesting. Because it's a one-run game. Gurriel, the best thing he can do is make it a one-run game. That's the one thing Rogers cannot do, give up a homer. Gurriel fouls this one away, 0-1. And whatever, if Gurriel gets a sack fly, whatever, who cares? It's a 3-1 game, so you have 2 outs. If it's like another bloop, whatever, still 8-5. But you just cannot give up a home run if you're Rogers. Or a gapper. A gapper. No gapper. This one's hit to right, but foul. F Muncy, F Taylor, F Kershaw, F Betts. Actually, I don't really hate Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is one Dodger I actually don't mind. But Max Muncy, yeah, I hate Muncy. Taylor, yeah. Kershaw, of course, I hate him. Mookie Betts, I don't mind him. I don't mind Mookie. Alek Thomas on deck. 0-2 to Gurriel. There's a ground ball to third. Davis goes to second for 1. To first, safe. I mean, that's fine if you're Rogers. That's fine. Run scores, and it's 8-5. Like I said, as long as he doesn't give up a home run, this is whatever happens. This at bat is fine. So Carroll scored.
Here's Alek Thomas.
Thomas takes strike 1. Warming up is Luke Jackson. I'm guessing Luke's going to come in if this inning gets out of hand. And this is fair. Another little ridiculous little flare. And it's another hit. And it's second and third, 2 outs. I mean, if that doesn't sum up Tyler Rogers, then I don't know what does.
The exit velocity was so
Work at California's Great America. Made 1,076 in the week of June in my paycheck for work. That's nice. It's good pay for a week of work. Damn.
Pitches, they're just filleting them and managing.
California's Great America too. That's not a bad place to work.
So here's Longoria. That 2 good at bats and a walk.
And here's Longo. Longoria takes outside ball 1. You just need one more out here, Rogers. If you walk him, whatever. Well, no, not whatever. I'll bring up the go-ahead run to the plate. Just get out of it. And this is ripped to left. Foul. That's what we got. If Evan Longoria ties this game, I don't even know what I'm going to do. If Evan Longoria is his second home run to tie the game, I'm going to be so pissed off. Want to buy a PS5 with the money I made from work? Nice. Yeah, I want to get a PS5. I just don't have the money for it. Top foul, 1 and 2. One more strike Rogers needs to get out of this. And send it to Duvall in the 9th. With a lead. Hopefully. Crowd rises at Oracle. This is a huge pitch. 1-2. Longoria takes strike 3 called. Sit down, Longo. Outside knee high. Rogers gets the call. And he gives up just 1, 8-5. Giants going to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Matos, Wade, Peterson. Huge strikeout for Rogers. And, of course, it was with the slider. That slider was so good for Rogers this inning. Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing if he did a home run SG. I probably would have done the same exact thing. If Longo hit another homer to tie the game. So more Tyler Rogers torture, but I know he gave up, 3 hits? But all those hits were so lucky for Arizona. Oh, shit. I'll be right back.
It's a good Friday night attitude crowd tonight.
Very nice Friday night crowd tonight. 31,992 the attendance. So this round up, say 32,000 is the attendance.
I saw today walking across the street from the hotel. People were.
Now here's Matos, who's over 3, leads off the 8th. And a ground ball, sliding Walker, flips to Jamison, got him. First mark with a Gold Glove play, and of course he is a Gold Glover.
Nice at bat, going the other way, but you see how far off the line the D-backs had Walker.
Now here's Wade.
Kind of slides into a backhander. That's a good play. 360's up, plenty of time, underhand feed, perfect. It's the big leagues. Hang with him. Here's the Lamont Wade.
That's low, 1-0.
On base a couple of times
I'm on 1 for 3.
tonight.
He's been 3-2 counts, I think, in every single at bat tonight. 2-0. I'll throw a baseball on my TV if Longo hits another homer. Hopefully, he doesn't get to that. Strike one.
And the strike. Good curveball. We see some quality stuff from
Damn, you really not want Longo to hit a home run, SG.
rookie right-hand run
Man.
for the D-backs.
Check swing. Didn't go. 3-1. Time is called. Wade rips it to right, and it's going to drop in front of McCarthy. 1-out single for Lamont Wade Jr., his second hit of the night. And it comes with 1 out in the 8th.
He's had a good swing all year. He really has. And you watch him take his batting practice every day, and he is just locked. I mean, what a year he's having. And when he was missing those 2 games, I mean, he was really missed.
Now here's Peterson.
Here's John Peterson.
See if Jack can get some cushion, and he may have just did. Deep center, Thomas back at the wall, leaps, and he makes the catch. I mean, the D-backs defense is really good, and that's a great play by the young Alec Thomas, 2 outs. It wouldn't. I don't know if it would have been a homer, but it would have been extra bases. Alec Thomas, what a catch. Wow.
And I think John Peterson just got Oracle parked.
Jock Pearson got Oracle parked, I guess. But no, that is a play on Alec Thomas. That is such a good catch.
So 2 outs. Here's J.D. Davis.
2 outs and here's Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Conforto on deck. He's been a man of the night.
Couple of hits tonight.
Inside ball, 1 to JD.
First pitch that runs inside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Two and 0.
Runs it in again. Different pitch. 2-0.
Davis 2 for 4 with a single, a double. He scored 2 runs and also has an RBI. Check swing, doesn't matter. Strike 1.
J.D. Davis went around. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Giants with an 8-5 lead.
2-1. Swing, and it's 2-2. So there's Camilo Duvall in the pen, warming up. He's going to have a 3-run cushion, most likely, unless Davis can make it a 4 or 5-run cushion here. Anyway, the Giants are 3 outs away from taking game 1. That's a known fact. Foul back.
The pitch tonight, if the Giants don't score anymore, that's true. Giants score 1 or 2, and you'll see Luke Jackson.
There's Austin Slater in the hole.
Two pitch.
Fouled away again by Davis.
Good battle right here between these 2 hitters.
Dodgers suck.
Two pitch coming up.
Another 2-2 pitch coming up to Davis. Ground ball. Diving stop. Perdomo goes to second. That's two great defensive plays by the D-backs this inning. Giants will have to settle for a 8-5 lead. Camilo Duvall is going to come in the ninth to try and shut the door and give the Giants game one of this huge weekend series. I back when the ninth began. I need to get a water. Camilo Duvall in. As you guys probably know, he's been one of the best closers in all baseball. 35th appearance. He has a 2-2 record. He saved 20 in 22 opportunities. 1.87 ERA, 33 and 2/3 innings pitched in those 33 and 2/3 innings. Giving up 15 walks, struck out 48, giving up 2 homers. Opponent's batting just 176 against him. He'll face Gabriel Moreno to start things off.
He has put up a all-star worthy first half.
So Moreno's 0 for 3.
Smith is going to pitch hit.
No, Pavin Smith is actually going to pinch hit for Moreno. Smith, the only left-handed bat the D-backs have on the bench, and that's strike one.
The first pitch slider
To
for a
Pavin
strike.
Smith.
It's 0-1. Pavin Smith has faced the ball twice in his career, and he's 0 for 2.
And he rips 100 miles per hour right at Diaz. Recovers, throws to first, 1 out. That was hit hard, and that was also thrown hard at 100. 1 out.
And here's McCarthy.
Well, Moreno's 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Now here's Jake McCarthy.
Picked up a hit off of Wade in the 5th.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Logan Webb only gave up 5 hits in 7 innings. He was outstanding tonight. 3 earned runs,
1-1.
and he got better every inning. He did.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Now McCarthy's going to ask for his time.
McCarthy's going to call time.
Which he's entitled. 1-2.
101, hit foul.
Reach back at 101. The top end of his
plus.
Another one foul.
One thing he has done a real nice job of this year is tightening up the quickness of his slider. I first saw him, it was kind of lazy, but they've done some work on it, and it's been a very, very good kill pitch.
Logan Webb's final line was 7 innings pitched, 5 runs, 5 hits. And a soft grounder back to Bailey. He has another chance at it, and this time he'll make the play. 2 outs. Anyways, Logan Webb's final stat line tonight was 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, allowed 2 runs, 3 runs, 2 of them being earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. 32,000 standing up for the last, hopefully the last out of the game, is Geraldo Perdomo. Everybody's standing. Oracle Park is loud. Is there a pitch clock violation? No, there's a ball on the field. Giants 1 out away from taking game 1 of this huge 3-game weekend set against the first place D-backs. Perdomo 1 for 4. Takes inside. Out of play.
The ball letting out the shaft of the last 2 fastballs he did. Perdomo's had good at bats. Rare to see him late on a fastball, but he was late on that last one.
Line drive. Diving Crawford gets up and he got him. That's the way to end the game. Giants take game 1. The D-backs. Final score 8-5. Huge win. So in this back and forth game where the Giants had the lead, lost the lead, got the lead back, gave it up again, then got it back. Giants win this game 8-5. Crawford ends it on an exclamation point diving play. He dove, got up, and just got a very fast Perdomo. So Giants take game 1 of this weekend set. Now they go to 2.5 behind the D-backs. And the next game will be tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern. I'll be live as well for tomorrow afternoon's game. So Giants take game 1 8-5. They scored 8 runs on 12 hits. They had 1 error. D-backs scored 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. And yeah, Giants won 8-5. And that's it for me. I will see you all tomorrow afternoon for game 2 of this weekend set. So big win for the Giants. See you guys tomorrow.